Let's see. We will probably keep this keeper here. I think that's fine. We do have a 2-drop this game. That's going to be nice. And actually, we could just keep this hand to curve out because making this guy into a 3/3 is not bad, especially if we can have him take some damage first. So yeah, we'll just hold on to all of these. This is fine. We draw the worst guy. That's all right. We've got some good guys this time. Up against another paladin, so hopefully he uses this power at some point, and we can use that to get some damage on this guy. This is again we're gonna use the hero power here because we want to get rid of his divine shield, and we don't want to. We'd rather just take out the divine shield with this and then trade youthful brewmaster for it. This guy goes face with it, and I think that's a smart play because it's you don't really need to worry too much about like if we have pump. Either one of these that we play, he's probably just going to attack with both. But I think if we play the Acolyte, there's a little bit less of a chance. So the good thing about playing the 4/3 into this board is that we just trade with both of his cards. And the good thing about the Acolyte is that we can draw. We draw 2 if he kills this. Drawback to this, though, is that it doesn't kill his mini-bot. So if he sends both cards into our Acolyte of Pain, he does get to keep a 2/1 around, which is kind of bad for us. Oh, that's nice. He's ramping us. And that's a pretty good attack because that lets him keep all 3 of these out. I do like that move. Let's see if we can find something good to do here. We're going to probably play Minibot and... I think we'll use the Minibot and Injured Blade Master. He will send this into the Minibot, and this into the Minibot, and this into the Blade Master, and then he gets to make the first play, though. But we are up a mana, so next turn we'll be able to play either this and the Keeper, or we might find something else we like doing there. But our next turn is probably going to be play a Silverhand Recruit and a Keeper, hold him on next turn, and unfortunately he's going to get to make the first play after he clears the board. If this opponent's feeling extremely aggressive, they might ignore all of our things, but they should almost certainly they should clear the board here. Oh, that guy's okay. This opponent has a 4 power out. Not bad. Yeah, we're gonna just go with that play that I said last turn. I think our guys match up pretty well against his here. Dragon Consort's kind of big, but we've got 2 pump spells in hand that can deal with that. It would have been nice to get some card draw out of this if we had been able to save it long enough to play Seal of Champions first, but I think here we just need to play the Seal to start taking back our board position. So we can play... we really can't play the Youthful Brewmaster, although that is good with Abusive Sergeant. How bad is it to give this guy up? I think keeping a 6/3 around is just too good to pass up here. Like, this is really the exact situation that you want Seal of Champions for, and I would very much like to have played Abusive Sergeant and bounced it and saved the spell to play after this, but we just need to build up our position. We can't be that greedy. Now, we can't give this away there, I think. We can't, give up the 3/3 by playing Abusive Sergeant. We kind of just, downgrade it from a 3/3 to a 2/1, but this way we just keep an even bigger creature up front. So we'll send just our Mech Warper into this. That's fine. And then we'll finish it off with Silverhand Recruit. I think that's our play. Yeah, that's fine. And we can get our 6 drop out and a token. Next turn, it's nice that we have a 1-drop to go with this lay on hands, because it's hard. A card like lay on hands will catch you up a lot of the time, but you still want to like keep making plays. So being able to make a play in the same turn as playing this is kind of a rare thing. A lot of the time you're just playing this and using the power that turn. And we want to do 6 to this guy, so we're going to have to... Well, we don't need to lay on hands here. I think it's good enough to play the Argent Commander and the Abusive Sergeant and hit this. That we can just do that. That's a pretty big deal. Hit here. It may have been better to just hit with the Gildan Stalker there. And I think we might actually want to bounce one of these things. We can bounce the Abusive Sergeant to reuse it. But you know, we can get some card advantage by just making a soldier token here. We've got a pretty good amount of guys on the board. And we actually may want to bounce the... Oh, that's nice. We may actually want to bounce the Argent Commander if it survives, because we can attack twice with it in the same turn. Oh, Argent Commander survives. Cool. We kept our 2 highest power creatures. And the Flame Juggler missed also. That's really lucky for us. It would be nice to attack with the Argent Commander twice this turn, but I don't think that's going to be happening. We could hit here, and we actually can heal this guy back up to a 4/4. And I think that might be a little better than healing ourselves, because we don't really need the life right now. So we'll do this, and then we'll bounce the Argent Commander. Drawing 4 cards is also almost as good as drawing 3 cards. It's just a little bit better. So we don't get to do 2 attacks in one turn with this, but now we do have this guy ready to go again when we need the 4 damage. So we've got a lot of like fast damage here, because we've got a 3, we've got a 4, and we've got another 4. We've got this one that's kind of like fast damage. We just have to set it up early. So this is a pretty good position, I think, just because we have so many cards and the board is pretty even. So this is probably a get down. What do we want here? We'll check for get down and for avenge. Yeah, so it's a get down, noble sacrifice. So what is the rest of our turn going to be? I would like to use the Murloc Knight, but I don't think that's happening here. We could play the Murloc Knight, Inspire, and then play the 3 damage card. And we can actually play this. We can Time Rewinder. Sure, we'll Time Rewinder this. Just to draw the card, really. It protects our Murloc Knight, and it draws us an extra card. So we're giving up a little bit of board position, but this lets us keep Murloc Knight in hand where it's going to be safe. So we'll get the Inspire off of it again for sure. Our hand is pretty loaded here. We really, at this point, I think we've drawn enough cards with our worst card in our deck. This guy gets stealth. That's pretty good. This is similar to, like, that. It actually would have been a little bit better, I think, for us to get the Finicky Cloak Field, since then we wouldn't have to pay the mana for Murloc Knight again. Although Keeper's a nice draw, we can send 3 damage into this, or we could just send 4 damage into it with this guy. I think that's going to be, well, no, we're going to want to play the Knight. So that's 6 mana. We don't really have any other fast damage. Although we've got this, so we will end up using, we'll send this into his 1/1, this into his 4/3. Assuming our Murloc doesn't do something better for us. This is a nice board. Nice board, nice hand. I think we've we could probably win this game. I think this is a good chance for us to get our Jungle Panther out. Our board is pretty full to play something like the Muster for battle here, so I think we can save that. We may not even play this in this game just because we have so many things already. It would be nice to use the power this turn, but we don't really have to do that. I would like to get this in place so that we have the option of using it, though. So we get a Panther. And I guess we could play the Violet Teacher. Yeah, that's okay, I think. Or we could play this. Silvermoon Guardian's also fine. This can just kill our 2-1, but that's nothing really to worry about. So we just need to, you know, keep controlling the board, and we'll finish the opponent off. When they're because they're going to run out of creatures before we do. There we go. Well played.